Bueno, ahora sí, de nuevo. Here we go again. Oh shit. Here we go again. Men, son las 10:49 de la noche. Mañana me tengo que parar a las 4:30 de la mañana porque tengo una cita para verme la muñeca, la cual me lesioné. Tengo tiempo que no entreno boxeo por lo mismo, pero el día de hoy vamos a hacer un video de reacción a una de las peleas más icónicas de la historia del boxeo. Claro que sí. Ahora sí, en vivo ya tengo todo cuadrado, ya todo está melo, caramelo. Y bueno, a por ello, chavales. Vamos a ver, la pelea que vamos a ver hoy es la de Lennox Lewis contra Evander Holyfield. Esta pelea fue, hermano. Vamos a reaccionar a esa peleita. 10 minutos. Mírale la cara a ese asesino de Holyfield. No, esos tipos eran unos androides. Mira ese titán. Mírale esos hombres y mírale esos trapecios. Mira la cara de este. Yo siento que los boxeadores de antes eran menos mediáticos, pero eran más asesinos. Miren la cara de este. Mira eso. Oh, este no se le puede subir la resolución. A el máximo.
He's not weaving, he's going to one side and he stays there. Projects more sheer energy than was the case in New York. And whacking away at Lewis on the...
Miren, cabe resaltar que Lewis es un tipo de 1.96 y Holyfield debe ser 1.92, 1.93 creo. O sea...
Now for Evander, all of these close range contacts with the left jab, and that gives him confidence. Is yelling at Evander from his corner. He doesn't want to fight. Yelling off the round one results. You get the impression it's a better Holyfield already. In the original bout, he wasn't overconfident. He just used his jab. Let the right.
He's leaning back. Don't go straight in.
Man, get that jab going. Get the jab.
Well, everybody, the whole crowd is in. So you throw two to make the big man back up. If you miss him, you at least back up.
Marico, mira ese pero bueno.
Lewis inside. Elbows, uppercuts to his chest. In the middle of the face. Always on the side of the head.
Your Holyfield, you mean?
Yeah, if you Holyfield,
times in this round.
If Evander throws over, he has to make contact with the left hand first.
Left hook to the body.
Vean ese jab. Miren ese jab de Holyfield, como es de rápido. Y acuérdense que es un tipo de 1.92, más o menos 1.93. Holyfield debe estar como midiendo eso. Lennox sí sé que mide 1.96. Y mira la velocidad de ese jab. O sea, para que un tipo de esos tenga esa masa muscular, es un animal, es un titán.
Left hook to the body, one of Holyfield's better weapons.
You have twice the activity of the first fight. He has
bring him up and throw.
That round looked much like the rounds inside. Watch Lewis come up with a nice
Marico, mira ese uppercut.
Later on, good body shots by Holyfield.
And now, just as was the case in New York, to stick the jab in Holyfield's face repeatedly and starts them. Lewis walks out of the corner.
Lewis muy rápido.
And don't allow this guy to get the distance again.
O sea, es increíble cómo dos boxeadores de ese peso, de ese tamaño, pueden ser tan rápidos, la verdad. Muhammad Ali también era muy rápido. Era categorizado y reconocido por su rapidez y agilidad. Pero es que ver ese tipo de agilidad en boxeadores así no es tan común. Normalmente el grande tiende a ser un poquito más lento.
Well, that's part of Lewis's basic cautiousness.
Now, Holyfield was able to get in some good body shots here and there. Boy, it's George, so I wouldn't have to remember anything.
Right hand by Holyfield.
Uy, no.
Punch of the bout so far.
Yeah.
Lewis is bending down, and Holyfield
Duro.
bending down.
Esas son las peleas que eran buenas. No.
Try Whoop for free
No, tengo que pagar
and feel
YouTube
the
Premium.
difference.
No,
Optimize your training
falla ahí.
and improve your recovery.
The jab, you get lazy, don't let him get too close. Keep it back at the stick. You gotta take it to him a little bit.
In the middle of the round,
Puma, mira.
Holyfield lands because Lewis was
Ah.
backing up, but later on in the round, he did land a cleaner punch.
Lewis threw more and landed more. You saw in round number 3. Another big right hand for Holyfield as Lewis misses a man's sport, George. Let them go in and bust each other a little bit.
Yeah, but the
Lead to exchange with Holyfield. Holyfield got chances to look good. In New York, Lennox Lewis simply wouldn't do that. He alone for the moment. Right hand over the top by Lewis. And Holyfield pounds to the ribcage as Lewis
15 or 17 jab.
jabs score. Evander
ooh, that right hand on the side of the head hurt.
kind of slid past Evander's ear, though.
Lennox tiene un
A
upper,
couple of
bro.
them, tough rounds to score.
But what you got to do, you got to take some aggressive stuff at it.
Tenía, bueno, tenía, porque en eso ya no boxea más. Ambos están viejos. Por cierto, en estos días vi a Holyfield y me parece que está igualito.
And Holyfield grinning as Lewis lands a big right hand.
Esa agilidad, bro.
Both fighters have
But you never know.
with these right hands.
Get that uppercut.
Absolutely. He thinks he's got Holyfield
Oh,
going with his big right hand connects.
Holyfield
Holyfield outside the eye, as you can see, outside the orbital bone.
No.
This I didn't mention. Lewis has his cup
Uy.
a little lower.
Pilla esto.
This I didn't mention. Lewis has his cup.
Mira. Pilla cuando Holyfield hace...
Lewis
Mira el
has his-
reflejo, weón.
This I didn't mention. Lewis has his cup a little lower. That's why.
Muy rápido, weón.
That right hand is shooting just the way you shoot it, not that high. Shoot it straight.
Anybody in the sport. Larry?
Leaping left, right in here is where Holyfield and Lewis.
You cannot be allowed to be hit in the chest
Uy.
as a heavyweight. For the taking. He had no idea he would have to fight for this title.
No.
Last time.
Right now, Lewis says.
Too long and he
Esto es
turned
algo
his-
súper común de los peleadores de color. Men, llevan golpes y no se les nota absolutamente nada.
into a fight. He didn't need to be in the fight.
O sea, están enteritos, están intactos. O sea, imagínate lo frustrante psicológicamente que debe ser estar peleando con un tipo de eso y tú le das y ves que está igualito. Mira ese upper. Mira ese upper de nuevo. Mira.
Oh, Evander is staying there in the pocket, weathering the stone.
Now Lewis smiles as Holyfield comes side.
That hurt Lewis.
It was Lennox leans against the ropes himself.
Si se pueden dar cuenta, Holyfield realmente lo que busca siempre es pegar por ganchos en el hígado y en las costillas. Mientras que Lennox, upper, o sea, tira es de una vez al botón que duerme a todo el mundo.
A little bit more.
It hurt Lewis.
Toma.
Hard left hook by Holyfield. Lewis stunned again. Hard left hook
Y la gente se volvía loca en ese
plan
momento.
tonight. A little bit more.
It hurt Lewis.
Uy,
Hard left.
marico, mira eso.
Better plan tonight.
Ni lo vio, o sea, ni lo vio,
It
mira.
hurt Lewis.
Ni lo vio, o sea, no lo vio.
The better plan tonight. A little bit more.
It hurt Lewis.
Hard left hook by Holyfield. Lewis stunned again.
Qué animal.
With the uppercut. Big target there for Holyfield.
But here comes Lewis now.
Ey, el físico de Holyfield es una cosa absurda. Igual que Lennox. Uy, Lennox iba para el piso ahí, ¿no? Uy, men, iba para el piso. Iba para el piso ahí, ¿no? Uy, men. No se cayó por obra del Espíritu Santo. Ya.
Early in the round,
Toma.
that left hook apparently
Cansado.
later
Ahí
in the
está.
round.
Toma.
Once again, Lewis coming back in the
Right hand lands for Lewis.
All he has to do is play off of that counter punch by Holyfield again. Left hook upstairs now.
Another left hook, and Lewis backs up and ducks.
Forward now. He is into trouble. If only Holyfield could just muster up a little.
Lewis getting smarter and go fighter. When he went 10 rounds fighting this style against Mercer and Madison
Rico,
Square.
mira ese
Lewis
offer.
getting smarter and go fighter. When he went 10 rounds fighting this style against Mercer and Madison Square
Como
Garden.
suena sabroso. Ahí está el otro.
And Lewis produces some good infighting as he drives opponent out past the 8th round. Holyfield has, and he goes for one here. Set up a right hand with the jab.
Lewis just seems to need too much room to get his jab going. No way to get in distance.
Lennox goes back to the Madison Square Garden in a very similar
What a
fight.
good left hook to the body by Evander Holyfield.
The Englishman showed and hard
Oh,
jab.
marico, mira ese doble jab ahí, weón. Mira ese doble jab ahí.
The Englishman showed and hard jab. The 10th round to make the fight. Holyfield stepping it up again with that double pumping jab inside.
He's been in with a lot of giants, and he's never backed down from a one.
Evander Holyfield won't back down from anybody. Uppercut lands for Lewis. Holyfield misses the left hook.
Take advantage of it.
Multiple punches for Lewis into the ropes. Lennox goes back to the body and the uppercut. Thrashing Holyfield with power. Now Holyfield's going to try to float.
Round 9. Mira cómo.
Straight back.
Mírale el rostro. Ahí se ve enterito. No, parece que no le hubiera pasado nada.
Now let's see if we can catch that uppercut that hurt Holyfield right there.
Uy,
Big uppercut.
uy.
Lewis trying to field and gone. I mean, this is a common thing we hear.
Especially in close rounds. Evander looks like he's fresh. Who has Holyfield ahead in the fight.
But I can tell you this, Larry. Lewis should not engage into the...
Back up, back up, back up.
Nothing.
Left hook lands for Lewis.
He's landed.
Evander Holyfield didn't throw many punches. Left for Holyfield. Lewis landed a right hand earlier.
I mean, he's just a remarkable guy.
Holyfield busting Lewis to the body with the left.
On the mound like a pitcher, and he just stands there and does whatever he wants. He stands on his mound, and those body shots hurt.
Right hand by Lewis. Leading again.
Uy, man.
Right hand by Lewis.
Mira esa combinación de golpe, mira.
Leading again.
Como suena hermoso, chico.
Right hand by Lewis. Leading again.
Se los conectó todo.
Let's get up. Come on, let's get up. Let's get up. Come on.
I'm not saying I disagree. Uppercut.
Esos golpes son demasiado fuertes. Son tipos que pesan por ahí 100, más de 100 kilos.
Just can't.
5 more seconds of fighting.
Uy.
They fought a lot better fight this time.
It's over.
It was a close
Le gana
fight.
Lewis, creo.
And when you're in a close fight
Me
like
acuerdo.
that, you just got to wait for the judges.
Holyfield landed 13 out of 46. Lewis landed 14 out of 35. The round, he landed that right hand shot and that left hook. And then later on in the round, a Holyfield uppercut landed flush. And here's Tim Hallmark, Holyfield's longtime
¿Cómo así? No me van a decir quién ganó.
Lennox.
Lennox. Lennox. Sino que en el boxeo, en la historia del boxeo también, aunque esos tipos se dieron duro, ahí donde tú los ves se dieron demasiado duro. Ellos se dieron demasiado duros.
The undefeated Tyson has a
Vamos a
record
ver
of
el de
35
Tyson versus
with
Holyfield.
31
No, pero ese ya es
knockouts. He's
muy...
making his 5th defense of the undisputed World Heavyweight
Ah, no, ese
Championship.
es Tyson versus Frank Bruno.
Tyson, as you know, became the youngest person to win a World Heavyweight Championship when in November of '86, at the age of just 20, he stopped Trevor Berbick in the second round to win the WBC title. Tyson then added the WBA Heavyweight Championship, beating James Bone Crusher Smith. That was in March of '87, and here he comes into the ring.
Vean, yo les voy a decir una cosa. No hay boxeador en toda la historia que tenga más aura de asesino que Mike Tyson. No ha habido. Después de Tyson, creería yo que le sigue Holyfield. Pero mírale la cara a ese expresidiario.
The Rock Group, Bon Jovi, Ted Nugent. The Rock Group, Sting. American television star Arsenio Hall, Henry Winkler, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and of course the greatest of them all, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali, is in attendance here. So many people are asking what's coming up beyond this one. They're looking beyond this one. And there's a lot coming up. There's guys like Jose Ribalta, James Buster Douglas, Carl Williams, Evander Holyfield, the Italian champion, Francisco Damiani.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go right now to the ring announcer, Chuck Hall.
Of the Las Vegas Hilton Hotel, where tonight the Hilton Corporation presents an evening of World Championship Boxing. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC, the WBA, and the IBF, and by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Elias Ghanem, chairman. The commissioners at ringside this evening are Dr. James Nave, Dwayne Ford, Freddie Little, and Jay Nady. The executive director is Chuck Minker. This fight sanctioned by the WBC, Jose Suleiman, president, the supervisor, James Nave. By the International Boxing Federation, Bobby Lee, president, Al Goodman, supervisor, and by the WBA, President Gilberto Mendoza, and the supervisors are Dr. James Nave and Santiago Chicas. The officials assigned by the governing bodies for the next bout of the evening, the judges are Jerry Roth of La Panama. Knockdowns, 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds or 16 stone 4 pounds, with a professional record of 32 wins, 2 defeats, with 31 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, he is rated number world in the world by the WBC. He is the challenger, Frank Bruno. And in the red corner, from Catskill, New York, weighing 15 stone 8 pounds,
mi niño, mi niño.
218 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 35 wins, 31 KOs. He is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
All right, they get called to the center of the ring. Let's listen to Richard Steele.
The instructions in the dressing room. I'm cautioning you again. Obey my commands at all times. Is there any questions? Shake hands. Good luck.
There's the stare. We're just about set to go. The undisputed heavyweight championship of the world on the line. Mike is giving away 3.5 inches in height. He's giving away 10 pounds in weight. He's 5 years younger, and he's giving up 11 inches in reach. Some say he has the same disadvantage as a lion going against the zebra. And I'd have to agree. Let's see how quick he starts. Bruno tries to keep him off. Bruno showing that he's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with the right hand. And down goes off. Bruno showing that he's afraid. Let's see how quick he starts. Bruno tries to keep him off. Bruno showing that he's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with the right hand. And down goes Bruno for the first time in the fight. The first right hand that caught him. He was down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count.
All right.
Bruno's clear, but he knows the power of Mike Tyson. Tyson, if ever there was a guy fighting like a raging bull, it's Mike Tyson. Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He get tagged again by a right hand. He's trying to hang on to Mike and hit. Mike is just looking for an opportunity to cut loose, and Richard Steele won.
Tyson está tipo como aguantando aquí un poquito, pero siento que esos golpes de Bruno como que no le... O sea, como que no le hacen ni cosquilla. O sea, es increíble. Y, o sea, mira, es que mírale el cuello a este mutante. O sea, tú solamente analiza la anatomía de este tipo. Ese tipo realmente está hecho para pelear. Yo iba a comentar algo, y es que lo complejo de este deporte es que, como pudieron notar y como se puede notar en muchas peleas, el boxeo es muy riesgoso por el tema de las contusiones que tiene el cerebro a través de los golpes, ¿no? O sea, uno de los primeros golpes que recibió Bruno de Tyson, o sea, tuvo una contusión y casi al piso. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Que es una contusión leve, pero siendo una contusión leve, él obviamente no cae y él sigue peleando, pero termina afectando demasiado a la larga el cerebro y es súper, súper peligroso. Por eso la gran mayoría de los boxeadores tienen este fenómeno o síndrome que se llama el síndrome del boxeador, el deterioro de la corteza cerebral.
Frank Bruno about hanging on and hitting Mike Tyson. Tyson pummels him with the right hand. Mike trying to set him up with the left hand. Bruno looks a little wobbly already. Right hand misses Frank Bruno. Bruno has come to try and mix it up. He's hanging on to the head of Tyson. Tyson not affected by any of these blows at all. Tyson just looking to set his man up. He's back on the assault. He tries to reach him inside with a short, crisp shot. Bruno ties him up inside.
Me da risa que Bruno lo agarra así y es taca, taca, taca.
Hanging on and hitting. Bruno's already been down in round number 1. Tyson hit with a light left hand. Doesn't do anything to him. Tyson back up bouncing. Well, all the questions about distractions have been answered as Tyson attacks.
No.
Doing everything he can.
No le puede pegar de espalda.
This guy. Don't forget, he's from a very rough area in London. And to be honest with you, a lot of people are thrilled to see this guy making some sort of fight of it. Blood is really coming from the nose of Frank Bruno, and you can see that there's been a point taken away. I don't think points will mean anything by the time this fight's over. But Frank Bruno is trying to make a fight of it. He's hanging on, but Tyson is certainly getting the best of it. He's bleeding from the nose. He was down in the very early seconds as Tyson nails him with the uppercut. Now Frank comes very slowly across the ring. He knows he's in with a bull. Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. Bruno continues.
Yo no me he visto esta pelea. No sé cuál es el final.
The throw. Tyson was caught and wobbled. Tyson looks clear, but he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno.
Uy, pa.
Tyson trying to fight back, and Bruno did catch him with a shot. That's the first time I've seen anything like Tyson staggered. Tyson was definitely set back.
Bruno está grande. Pero mira que Bruno... Esto es una estrategia muy buena para las personas, por ejemplo, que tenemos extremidades largas y estamos peleando versus alguien que es más pequeño. Normalmente siempre el pequeño va a buscar de meterse al área. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Uno a ver, uno siendo el más grande, cuando esa persona intente meterse al área, uno tiene que castigarlo. ¿Y cómo lo castiga? Como está haciendo Bruno, con upper, demasiado upper. Por eso es que Bruno lo agarra y cuando Tyson se mete, Bruno lo agarra y empieza a darle upper al fallo.
Inside of 20 seconds to go in the round. Bruno has got him tied up. Mike Tyson doesn't seem to have that fiery look in his eyes right now as he lunges for the challenger.
Claro que le digo.
Inside of 10 eyes right now as he lunges for the challenger.
Se mete Tyson y Bruno castiga. Eso es lo que hay que hacer.
A bell ends round number 1, and the crowd loves it. So Bruno went down, but not hurt, and Bruno tagged Tyson.
Ese round lo ganó Bruno, creo.
Watch this now, and let's see just how it happened.
Uy, perro,
There was a short right hand.
Mira ese.
Watch this now, and let's see just how it happened. There was
Ahí
a short
casi lo
right
tumba.
hand. They caught Bruno. He was wobbled, and then another right hand kind of up over the shoulder caught him off balance. And you notice Tyson never
Esto parece
stopped
un
swinging.
knockdown.
There's a short right that has him in trouble. Right now, he's wobbled on his legs, and then it's up in the top of the back of the head. But he's not hurt here at all. And then, of course, Richard Steele moves in. And there's the right hand that caught Tyson and buckled his legs. And that's the first time we've seen him in
Qué hermoso el boxeo.
Here's Tyson moving in. It'll be interesting to see. He's like a wild man in round 2. And it looks like he's ready to be a wild man in round 2. So Frank Bruno came to fight. Surprised Tyson by catching him in the first round. He's nailed again with that inside right hand. Bruno vulnerable to that right hand in close. Tyson continues to come in. Bruno continues to hang on when he does come in. We wanted to take time to welcome all our friends in
Eso es lo que hay que hacer. Open, castiga. O sea, porque siempre eso es lo que pasa, lo que hacía mucho Tyson con las personas que eran más grandes que él. Tyson se les metía. Como Tyson es fuerte, es pesado también.
In Wellington, New Zealand, and all of the brothers and sisters, and especially David Fox, our producer, his sister, who's also watching in New Zealand. Welcome, New Zealand and Australia. People all over Africa, the Middle East, we're thrilled to have you on the Mike Tyson Network here. Bob Sheridan bringing this fight to you, and hope that you're enjoying the fast pace. Frank Bruno came to fight. He was down for just a second in the first round, and the chant from the better than 5,000 British subjects that are here cheering for Bruno to do something against Tyson. Bruno, of course, has a magnificent body. Tag with a short, crisp right hand in the first round, which made us all think, well, that's what all was going to happen. But then Bruno suddenly caught Mike Tyson with a shot in the first round. Tyson looking for the shot to the body and then to deliver that right hand to the head. Right now, the superior height and the long reach of Frank Bruno seems to be working to his advantage, but Tyson doesn't get frustrated. He just looks to throw the shot. Bruno was able to block that shot that time. You see Frank continuing to hold with the left hand behind the head.
No deja que se meta. Si se mete, lo castiga.
Tyson attacks with a left of his own. He catches Bruno with a nice left uppercut. This infighting here, Bruno's a very strong guy himself. Don't forget, he has 30 knockouts and 32 wins himself, so he can punch. Tyson misses wild with the left uppercut. Come on, work it out. Don't hold it, Frank. So far, the big heavy blow, Bruno's been able to escape. Right hand catches Bruno. Left hook. Bruno looks ready to go. Now is when he's going to hang on. And he does. He has the ring sense and wherewithal to hang on. Tyson knows that he can catch up with Bruno right now. Bruno trying to keep him up. And the bell ends round number 2.
Qué rico.
Both guys stare at each other. Mike gives a stare that would frighten most any opponent, but it didn't seem to affect the appearance of Frank Bruno walking away. We're in the corner with Mike Tyson. Let's try to listen.
And throw those punches with bad intentions, mean. Now use your left hand to get in, don't lay on the outside. Close that gap, right? Get in the inside. That left jab. Use that left jab to get you in there. Side to side, right?
Not that I believe scoring will be a factor in this fight.
I want to fight with him.
As we look at Frank Bruno, let's listen a bit. All right, let's watch these shots here. Let's see what we can see. Bruno kind of pawing with the left. He's got to do more than that. Then he takes a good, strong right hand by Tyson, and he answers it. Then he takes a left hook by Tyson. So Tyson wins the first round handily with a knockdown. And here we go with round 3. A lot of people didn't expect it to go this far.
Check it out.
In fact, check it out. For the betting public, round 3 is an important round. The over and under is round 3 for this fight. So if the fight goes beyond round 3, there'll be a lot of happy people that pick 4 and above. Of course, this is the betting capital of the world, and people are interested in that around here. You people watching around the world, we've seen a better fight than we expected so far. You get the idea that Mike Tyson will catch up with Frank Bruno, and your heart's almost with Frank to hope he can make a good fight of it. Frank Bruno, the big, almost chisel-cut body in such magnificent shape. Big, vicious body shot. Take a body in such magnificent shape. Big, vicious, almost chisel-cut body in such magnificent shape. Big, vicious body shot. Taken right underneath the heart of Frank Bruno. Tyson really punished his body with that shot. Didn't seem to bother Bruno, though. Bruno is going to stop powering with that left hand and get a punch off. Mike catches him with a good left hook, and Bruno has the wherewithal to hang on to him. Both guys hanging on with the kind of the right arm and wailing away with the other hand. Tyson, lightning hands, looking for the opportunity to land that right hand on the chin of Frank Bruno. And again, you just have the feeling it's a matter of time. And it's not that Tyson's toying with him, it's that Tyson is looking for the opportunity. Don't forget, Bruno
parece que el referee, como si le hubiera apostado plata a Bruno. Come on, Bruno, come on.
Bruno has got to throw some heavier stuff, though. He's
mi reale, Bruno, mi reale, mi parlay, Bruno.
He's got to double with that jab. What he's satisfied to do is to kind of hang on to the head and kind of paw at him with his right hand. He's got to try and get off with that right hand better. Tyson with a short assault. Nothing there. Tyson has a lot of movement where Frank Bruno is just kind of a stand-up guy, almost tailor-made for Tyson. That time he caught him with a body shot. The height advantage that Bruno has and the reach advantage really is an advantage to Frank Bruno.
Sit back.
But again, you still get the idea that it's a question of time before Mike catches him. There's some real good shots there, not catching flush, but nonetheless scoring. Mike Tyson is in control of the fight, and Bruno, if he hopes to win, has got to let that right hand fly. Bruno's idea is to try and get this guy inside, and as soon as he comes in and hits him, hang on to him. There's a little bit more game than Bone Crusher Smith was in his fight. Bruno at no stage inside is going to give Tyson both hands free. They continue to fight after the bell. Tyson really has a look of annoyance on his face. He has no intentions of doing anything but trying to control this guy as best he can.
Got to work his gut more.
Vicious looking guy. Look at him.
Con todo y eso no. Es lo que digo, mira. O sea, mira el rostro, no se ven afectados en nada. O sea, no se les notan los golpes.
Now use a lot of sevens to get in there. Stay inside. All right? Stay inside. Be mean in the inside. Be Richard. Start digging them body shots.
That's Aaron Snowell working the corner of Mike Tyson. Don't forget, Tyson has a whole new corner. Aaron Snowell, Jay Bright, and Taylor Smith. Terry Lawless and George Francis the keys. All right, here we go. Round 4. Bob Sheridan here.
Round 4. Uy, man. No, es que Tyson, o sea, Tyson entra demasiado agresivo. Raise your hands.
Tyson just really bores in like a madman almost. Frank has got to start throwing that right hand. Tyson is almost measuring him now. Again, this is round 4. It's scheduled for 12. A lot of people didn't think we'd get to the 4th round in this fight. If you've just joined us for one reason or another, Frank Bruno was down in the 1st round, but it wasn't a serious knockdown. He wasn't wobbled, really hurt at all. And then he later caught Mike Tyson, and for the first time in his career, I saw Tyson a little wobbly on his legs. But he recovered from that in fine shape. And then Richard Steele had to take a point away as well in the 1st round from Bruno for hanging on and holding.
Let's work inside and get out. Break. Step back,
So
step
it would have been a
Step
10-8
back.
round, would have to be scored 10-7. And that puts Tyson way out in front in the fight.
Bruno tenía la banca.
Bruno comes back and catches Tyson. Left hook. Bruno comes back and catches Tyson. Right hand cut.
Bruno tenía mucha fanaticada. O sea, a quien estaban bancando ahí era Bruno.
Bruno has got to
Te
throw that
escucha.
right hand more and try to catch Tyson with a left hook.
Come on, punch it out.
He seems to be satisfied to let Tyson bore in on him and just hold him.
Poco se habla del cardio del referee, ¿viste?
Vicious body shot.
El tipo está más activo que todos. Están parados.
It's those body shots that Tyson is able to score that has softened up so many of an opponent before. Bruno does not seem to be intimidated. His fight plan is to try to frustrate Tyson as much as he can by hanging on to him, by tying him up when he comes inside. That light, another right hand gets through.
Come on, punch it, get out of there. Get your arms back, pull them back. Come on, Mike, pull your arms back and punch it, get out. Let's go, Frank. All right, break.
Me da demasiada risa los
The third
referees.
man in the ring, doing an excellent job considering the style
Me da demasiada
that
risa.
Bruno is fighting here. Bruno again lets Tyson come in, and again he hangs on. Very tough fight to referee the way Bruno's fighting it. But Tyson doesn't get frustrated. He just goes about his business of trying to win each round. Bruno is such a much bigger figure than Mike Tyson.
Está abrazando el
Tyson
referee.
is so strong, and his hands are so quick.
¿Vieron eso?
Uppercut comes that strong.
Mira,
His
mira.
hands are so quick figure.
Ven.
And Mike
¿Eso de
Tyson-
tres o qué?
Bruno is such a much
¿Qué es eso de
bigger
tres Tyson
figure
ahí?
than Mike Tyson, but Tyson is just Bruno is such a much bigger figure
¿Qué es eso?
than Mike Tyson, but Tyson is just so strong, and his hands are so quick.
Boom.
Uppercut comes that time. We're in the closing seconds now of round 4.
Round 4.
The bell ends round number 4.
Number
And the
4.
crowd in England loves it. As the rounds go by, this
Papi,
man,
te estás
Frank
jodiendo,
Bruno,
papi.
gains a little bit more
Te está
confidence.
volviendo mierda, papi. Es lo que le está diciendo. Y en cambio le dicen a Tyson, papi, ya sabes lo que tienes que hacer. Mátalo.
All right, here we go with
Pero
round
te digo
number
algo.
5. And
Bruno se ve
Tyson
que está
attacks
asustado.
immediately.
No se puede pelear con miedo. O sea, a mí me parece que Bruno ya se ve que está como...
Remember, Bruno
como
was doing a
dudoso.
pretty good job.
Al principio lo vi entrando
throughout a
seguro,
good
y ahorita
portion of
lo
the
veo
fight
muy
against
dudoso.
Tim Witherspoon, and it was in the later rounds that, you know, those big heavy muscles begin to catch up with him. Because Tyson's a big, strong guy too, but we know he can go the 12. His last time out against Bugner, Bruno had to go 8 rounds. Before that, he went 8 against Reggie Gross in Marbella. Tyson, on the other hand,
Tyson lo que busca es entrar, pero después Marito no lo deja, bro, no lo deja.
and he hasn't fought since June. We're in round 5, an area where many a boxing observer never thought we'd be. Most people thought this thing would end in round 1 or 2. So Bruno attempting to make a better fight of this than most people thought possible. He's lost every round, make no mistake about that.
Last warning, last warning.
Richard Steele continues to warn Bruno about hanging on and hitting.
Punching it out, punching it out. Punching it out, punching it out.
As you watch the fight, I know that you folks watching at home, that Mike Tyson is so strong, but you almost feel for Bruno. You want to see him do well against the champion. He throws the right hand, and every time that Frank Bruno does the slightest thing good, the crowd here really roars. This place seats about 8,000 or 9,000 here at the Hilton Hotel. Bruno was caught that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off.
Esos son los golpes peligrosos.
Hang on. The uppercut comes.
Cuando hay microcontusiones.
Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut. Lands her big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go.
Al piso. Al
And he hits
piso.
him with the right hand. Bruno
Contaron a la
trying to
bestia
hang
pa'l
on as best
piso.
he can. He's still
No,
in big
ya,
trouble.
no, ya.
The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. He's really being hit now. Blood coming from the nose. His eyes are puffy. Tyson is punishing Frank Bruno right now. Bruno tries to hang on. Probably what he should do is get down to his knee and take an 8 count instead of letting this guy nail him with a flush right hand.
O sea, falta poco para el knockout.
This is round 5. Remember, a fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight.
Ya se acabó, se acabó.
It's all over. Michael Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO. It came at 2:55. That's unofficial. We'll get that officially. It came at 2:55
respeto
of the
entre
5th
todos.
round. Mike
Ante todo siempre va el respeto.
Punish and pummeling Frank Bruno.
Mira la cara.
Thank you.
Bruno did the best he could do to make a go of it. But there was no question Mike Tyson, a superior fighter. Give us an idea, maybe this will be a fight. But no, it wasn't meant. And almost
Qué bonito que es el boxeo. Bueno, yo creo que voy a dejar hasta acá el día de hoy. Ah, mira, tenía un comentario acá. Ey, apenas vengo viendo que tenía gente acá. No estaba viendo el... Coño, brother, yo creo que los panas se fueron. El pana Trianis, el pana Leo Lugo creo que ya se fueron. Que no sé, weón. De pronto ya... Pero bueno, yo voy a dejar hasta aquí el día de hoy. No entiendo por qué no me salían los chats, weón. Esos maricos estaban viendo lo de Holly, pero eso fue hace rato. Nada. Bueno, voy a dejar la transmisión hasta el día de hoy. Mañana emitimos un ratico más. Y bueno, que descansar. Bueno. Se acabó lo que se daba, señores. Good night.